Hello everyone, this is Romario with another Premodern video. This time I'll be playing the Premodern Showdown. And the deck I picked to play was, I like to call it Trinity Elves, or as you can see the title here, I have Trinity Kamahl because he does play what I like to call it hoof at home, which is Kamahl, the Fist of Krosa. Elves in Legacy, which is when I had more experience. Usually you have a Cradle Hoof Behemoth. We don't have that in Premodern, but we do have Kamahl, which does a good impression with the overrun ability. So this list is not like the traditional Elves list that you normally see with Survival of the Fittest and Squee and all those, the toolboxy type of stuff you can do. This one is it can be a little more explosive because I'm playing cards like Concordant Crossroads. Also, again, Kamahl, and we have Skyshroud Poacher as quote unquote my Survival of the Fittest to find Deranged Hermits, and you also have like you still have some of the stack type S packs, right? Like you still have Tangle Wires and Winter Orb, which obviously works well with a deck that has lots of ways to make mana that don't require you tapping too many lands, right? And then the sideboard, it needs some work. This is a list that I first came across about like 2 years ago now. I made some changes over time, but I haven't fully updated to today's Premodern meta. So here we have some cards like Naturalize and Tranquility, which really therefore cards like Engineer Plague, which the deck. This deck can still play through -1/-1 effects, but they help, right? There's also cards like Dreadnought and Oath of Druids in the format. I mean, yeah, Premodern in general is a format that artifacts and enchantments are very powerful, right? So you need to have some effects that can deal with that. And then there's another one here. There's a Druid Lyrist. It happens to be a human, so it doesn't get affected by Engineer Plague if they name elves. They could name humans against this deck, but this is just another way that to deal with that. And then there's this Elvish Scrapper, which is really cool because you can find with Skyshroud Poacher, so you kind of have like another virtual copy. So in the case that you're playing against a deck that has lots of artifacts you want to destroy, then you have Skyshroud Poacher that can find this guy, and you also have the 3 cops and Naturalize. And then Call of the Claw, it's just really I guess kind of any wrath effects, right? And it happens to be an elf too, so interacts well with Wirewood Symbiote and Priest of Titania and stuff, right? And you can find with Skyshroud Poacher too. That is a play that I've made it a few times with this deck in the past. You're about to get Wrath of God. You can I'm sorry. You're about to get Engineer Plague. You can search for a Call of the Claw after your elves are gone, and then make some bears. It does not work with Wrath of God. That's not Wrath of God. You would play from your hand, not with a Skyshroud Poacher. And then Tormod's Crypt and Winter Orb, they're kind of like self-explanatory here. Mostly the decks, they're a little slower, that don't have ways to make mana with creatures or mana rocks. Winter Orb is pretty good. Tormod's Crypt, Tormod's Crypt, it's if you're playing against Replenish, or sometimes I'll bring against decks that playing Terravore. Obviously against decks like Angry Hermit, you definitely need this card. Masticore, I think the original list did not have another one on the sideboard. I added because I did run into situations that killing a Medley Mage was something that was relevant. Sometimes being able to kill a Mother of Runes was relevant. In the Elves Mirror is super relevant, of course. But like I said, I think the sideboard might need a little revamp. I think the Tranquilities are kind of slow. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I think this deck's pretty fun to play. Also, it's something that I wanted to try because there are some number of people that come from Legacy that want to try Premodern, and then sometimes they don't own Survival of the Fittest. So I don't want to call this deck a budget list because it does play for Gaea's Cradle, and but no, otherwise, if you've been playing Elves in Legacy, this is not super expensive to build. So let's see how this goes. And yeah, I've been itching to play a green deck. This was one of the decks that I built in paper, and I didn't play enough online, and I wanted to see how it performs. All right, so I like this hand, so I'm gonna keep it. It does need a little bit of help, but I have ways to interact with the opponent on the early turns. Okay, so that might be mono red. Oh, it is. All right. It's an okay matchup. All right, so I think what I'm gonna try to play here is towards Concordant Crossroads into Skyshroud Poacher. If I draw another elf that can make mana, I might just go Concordant Crossroads. And like if I draw another Fyndhorn Elves or Monk Fanatic. Monk Fanatic can kind of make things a little harder. So let's see how I want to play these elves. Probably none of these elves make mana, so it's like... So I guess I can just do like this, and if they want to ping Quirion Ranger, it's not a big deal. I can also maybe draw a Priest of Titania. Also, just in general, have more creatures in play since I have guys Cradle in hand. It's better anyways. I'm gonna incinerate my Quirion Ranger. Okay, that seems okay with me. That's like basically 5 points of damage. Oh, this is a problem now. Alright, that is a problem. This might actually be like game one. Oh no, I do have a Masticore in the deck, so how can I do this? Let me see. So if I play Concordant Crossroads, it's kind of a mana whatchamacall. Probably Skyshroud Poacher is not gonna survive this turn. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna have to give up on the idea of no, if I do this, then this guy will have haste. Right, so maybe maybe I ordered this wrong. Maybe I should have just played the Crossroads first, and then I can say Multani because they're not gonna block. Yeah, but basically here I think I have to hope my opponent gets greedy and cast like a ball lightning and deal 2 plus attack. I don't know, something like that. Some crazy like that. So they are just gonna hold up. Oh, they're gonna do now. Okay, they're gonna kill an elf. I'll pay for this one. When my guy's Cradle still makes mana. And the Multani is Acolyte. Okay, I mean this is turn 5 and I'm still at 18 life, so it's not terrible against if you think about it. Now the problem is this Cradle most likely will never make any mana, like unless I draw the Masticore. I do have a Masticore in the main deck. All right, I've got 2. I'm sorry. Okay, so we'll play Multani's Acolyte. Draw a card. Cradle is not what I want to see. Guess I'm just gonna attack again. He's gonna shoot it. Okay, sounds good. I can just tap on the land zone. I don't think it matters which one. The forest is probably for Naturalize. I mean, I guess correctly I should have done this, but they have Purples and Forest too. Okay, Ball Lightning, so they're swinging for 8. So what's my best draw here? Yeah, I think still Masticore, right? Because I would be able to kill this guy. This one is good. So I'll play Deranged Hermit. I'm gonna make some... Ooh, they let it resolve. Okay, so I'm gonna play a second Cradle. Keep this one. Cast this guy. And I don't think it matters what they do here. Okay, and then we're just gonna tap this dude. Got another Deranged Hermit. More squirrels. And we're gonna go to attacks. So they can ping one of them. Yeah, that's still 16. I'm sorry, 16. Yeah, 16, 17. Yeah, and then they can kill the other one. Go to 8. They have to kill this guy. Okay, Jackal Pup. Yeah, they have to kill Skyshroud like right now. Yeah, I'll take 2. Go to 7. But they take 8 though. So I don't know if there's a way for my opponent, because they're hoping to block, right? But I'm not gonna let them do it. I'm just gonna put the Deranged Hermit. Okay. Wow, I thought I was done there. I didn't think I was gonna be able to win this game. Alright, so Winter Orb, not great against the mono red deck. I like Masticore. I mean, Color of the Claw might be okay. I think Fierce Empath is not gonna work here. And I think I can cut maybe a Priest of Titania. No, I think so. Priest of Titania, obviously very, very good card that makes my draws more explosive, but I also have to have like more than one creature on the board to be relevant. And as we saw in this last game, not the easiest thing to do against red, right? So maybe I can I don't have to bring out 3 Color the Claw, right? I mean, even looking at Kamahl, Kamal's like, even though Kamahl can make me like, may win out of nowhere. But Kamahl, I think is the same deal, right? Kamahl, I had to have multiple creatures in play to be able to do something. All right, let me try this. This might not be correct to the Kamahl. Maybe I still want to have one, but I was even thinking about Tormod's Crypt to stop Grim Lavamancer, but I think the Masticore just makes more sense. All right, so this hand, not good at all. Can't cast any of my spells. I'm gonna take a mulligan. And this one is okay. Guess I'll put the second Masticore back. And I kind of just expect to see a replay the last game, like as far as turns 1 through 5. Probably just gonna be them killing my creatures and forest. Okay, I'll take 2. They have 4 cards in hand. Did they mulligan? I didn't actually pay attention. No, they kept 7. Okay, I guess I'll play the port this turn because I don't know if I just want to play Priest of Titania. Seems like I'll just be getting time walk there. If they don't have a second red source, that would be amazing. But most likely it's going to play post-combat. No. Okay. All right. So if I draw 1 mana elf, didn't. So I think I'm just gonna keep writing this Rishadan Port. Now the other question is, do they have Naturalize in hand? Because I could just cast Masticore and then try to win with that. Okay, so I guess I'll play Priest this turn then, because I mean I'm assuming this Priest of Titania is gonna get bolted or incinerated, or yeah, one of those. But again, it's another 3 points of damage that didn't hit me. What are we gonna do? Okay, so they might not have enough burn for 2 elves. Okay, they'll probably ping one of them, I guess. Yeah. So they got 5 cards in hand. I'm not blocking. Oh, they want to attack. Okay. That's an interesting card to see now. I believe I want to... Yeah, I think I have enough lands in play already. And I think I'm just going to play Masticore. Oh, could play a land and then just bounce Fyndhorn Elves. That feels like a terrible play that I just made. Yep. All right. This sucks. I should have thought this through. Not a big deal. I think I can still just... If I draw Multani's Acolyte, I can kind of catch up on the Masticore triggers here. All right, okay. Ping the Wirewood Symbiote? No. All right, so we're going to ping this guy, take damage, and then we're going to untap, take 2 damage, discard the elf. All right. Yep, I got to ping that guy. I'm going to ping me. Okay. So I'll swing for 5. I do have 3 cards in hand, so I don't know. It's going to be pretty close. I get to tap one of their lands. I'm not sure how relevant that is. So I kind of just have to hope that they have Ball Lightnings and Lavamances and Jackal Pups in hand. That guy seems okay with me. I'm not gonna ping at the end of the turn because double burn spells can kill Masticore, and then I'll probably just like lose a really quick to Sulfuric Vortex plus whatever they have in hand. Jackal Pup. All right, so now I think I'm gonna be patient here. I think 2. I'm gonna discard the elf, Collar of the Claw. All right, so we're gonna do 1 damage to this guy, or this doggo, and do 1 damage to that dude. And then, okay, I go to 6. Right, so I go to 3. Yeah, if they have any burn spells, I think I'm just dead, right? Fire Blast will kill me, not a Sulfuric Vortex. Okay, yeah, pretty sure I'm dead here. So, all right. Yeah, I think the plan's still the same. I could bring something like Lyrist, but I don't... No, I think it's gonna roll like this. Yeah, this hand could be a little bit more explosive, but yeah, I think I can keep this one. It's gonna be a little better. I think I need to keep Masticore because do I? So I definitely want to keep those 2. I do need the Forest. So the question is one of those 3 cards here. Maybe Collar of the Claw is not that great now. It is pretty good if I get to Wirewood Symbiote, right? But yeah, I think maybe Masticore is not, because if I don't get to land number 4, 5, and 6, then I want to Lava Dart. Okay, so now I have to play this card. And then hopefully top deck a land. Okay, it's going to kill both of them. This would be a good turn for Collar of the Claw. Would have made 2. This easy one here. Just Tangle Wire them. Second land, that's pretty good. It's like Collar is kind of, I think it would die. Then I can play this guy. It's not the best, but it is like a 2-for-1, I guess. Do need a lot of help though. They have 4 cards in hand, and I might just hold Llanowar Elves in my hand. I think it makes sense to have Llanowar Elves when they have double Lava Dart and Mog Fanatic on the board. I swing for 1. I get to swing for 2. Hopefully. Cursed Scroll. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe I should have... Okay, I think I messed this up. I think I should have cast Llanowar Elf. Alright, that was not right. Okay, maybe I think I'm just keeping it as a blocker. I don't know. Or... Yeah, that's probably even better, because now if I draw land, then they're going to have to Lava Dart to stop the Deranged Hermit. Naturalize the Crossroads. Okay, that's kind of changed my plans here, because now the Deranged Hermit's not as good, but okay. The sad news is that I can't pay for Hermit's Echo, so maybe I should have gone Wirewood first. I'm not sure. I think having the tokens is good enough. Yeah, I can pay for it. I'm swinging for 6 though, so I'll take 4. I think in this case I just play Wirewood Symbiote, right? Because I just want to like try to get the last 3 points of damage. Good. All right, so we'll see you guys for the next round, which I believe should be like a semi-final, or maybe I'm just wrong. Okay, we'll see you guys for the next round. Oh, they had Collar of the Herd too. So hello everyone, I had some difficulties in the quarterfinals playing against Phil. Well, I'm sorry, not me, but like no, the recording software that I use. So this is a pre-recorded match. I was able to fix it for game 2, but I was not able to fix for game one in time to record and not look too funky. So I'm just gonna see if I can go over the game. Phil has been playing some Survival of the Fittest decks, in black style of Survival of the Fittest, not elves. I think it's more like a Recurrent Nightmare type of deck. So I thought game one was gonna be okay. There's no risk of not getting Engineered Plague out of the game. And if I do remember correctly here, they kind of like just drew a lot of like cards that interacted in my hand, and by turn 2 I didn't really have any cards that could get discarded. So let's see, Magical Lines replay sometimes is a little funky, so I'm gonna see if I can get this to work smooth as possible. Looks like I have to hit OK even in the replay, or no. Let's go to the next part. Okay, so just Rishadan Port during the turn. You have my Elder, and see, I'm not really able to do a whole lot here. Attacking here is kind of free, because if they do block one of the elves, I can just pick it up and just replay it. So attacking with the elves is fine. The Wirewood Symbiote, maybe not, because if they want to block, then I'll lose the Wirewood Symbiote, which probably not the best idea. But they also had plans to just sack their. You have my Elder. Maybe they hand in some help. They have a blocker now, and in this case I can just attack with a team, because my creatures will not trade with their creatures. Just play another Fyndhorn Elves. Again, like in game one, not expecting to get Engineered Plague, so I don't have to worry about just getting my creatures -1/-1. I didn't want to play Concordant Crossroads because I didn't really know what kind of creature they had in their deck, and I didn't want to get them to just attack with a Deranged Hermit and kill me on the swing back. They named Naturalize, and I think here I started doing some math to see if Concordant Crossroads was profitable for me to do it, and I opted to do it. In this case, it was just going to be a 1 life. So we're trying to port. So they play a Bailout, so that they're virtually a 6 life. But then I drew, then I drew my Deranged Hermit, and there was just some hasty squirrels that were in a hurry. I was able to, and then of course, so here the line would be to untap Titania, play Deranged Hermit. In retrospect, I should have tapped Cradle first before being. Hold on a second. Did I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, I should have probably untapped. Tap Cradle for mana, cast Deranged Hermit, and then attack with the team, right? But I don't think it was going to matter too much here. They had 2 green mana up and Birds of Paradise, so that was game one. Like I said, I had some issues with OBS while I was recording, and I was not able to fix it in time, but I was able to fix for game 2. All right, sorry, I had some difficulties with the recording software between game 1 and 2. Let's see if I can take care of that in the editing. But all right, this hand is definitely a keep. It would have been a little better if there was one of the elves that make me. Oh well, guys, Cradle might make up for it. All right, so Quirion Ranger, and I like to go like this instead of playing Wirewood Symbiote first, because that's kind of like a lightning rod for removal. So to get survival, I assume my opponent's gonna start doing it right away. So we can play Wirewood Symbiote with Cradle, and we play Multani's Acolyte. Okay. Yeah, like I said, this hand does need like an elf that just taps for mana, or in this case, I probably want to draw Concordant Crossroads. All right, so they're gonna try to Bone Shredder, probably the Wirewood Symbiote. I do have like 3 Naturalize, so the way it looks right now, I will have 2 draw taps next turn, or I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Okay, so Bone Shredder, it's gonna target this thing. So we're gonna untap this and pick up this guy. But see, when you don't have, excuse me, my voice. When you don't have like a elf that makes mana, it's kind of like you just break even on your mana. So I'm gonna play Multani first, get an extra card. Okay, I don't think I want to block here. I mean attack. And I'll just let them activate this thing first, and then I'll Naturalize. Okay, so what are they gonna get? I don't think there's a chance that they're gonna pay for this, right? Pay the Echo. Okay, so they got a wall of roots, and okay, now we're gonna kill this, and hopefully their whole turn is just casting all the roots and passing back to me. I didn't think they might be playing Recurring Nightmare, so in this case they probably want this in the graveyard anyways. Plague Engineer, okay, or Engineer Plague Engineer. All right. Oh, they didn't play the wall of roots, but it's coming down now. All right. Okay. So can't do much now. Sorry, I was looking at my cards and I completely blanked here. Yeah, I guess I'll down my... Okay, that's convenient because we're gonna naturalize this now. Let's play Quirion Ranger and play Fyndhorn Elves. And did I play land this? I did not. Okay, another one. All right, so I have 2 naturalize gone, and I have 1 left. Yeah, it's gonna be complicated. Let's see what we can do here. So I could play Deranged Hermit. No, I can't play right now, actually. So I guess I'm just gonna pass the turn then. Ideally, this happens, and then I have enough mana for Call Over the Claw. But like the fact that all the elves that I drew were not the kind of taps for 1 green. So okay. So I'm gonna cast this guy. Make some dudes. But now Cradle does something. Okay. So let's get in for 1. Yeah, well, they have 2 cards in hand that they've been holding up. But I don't know what's in their hand. But if I draw like a single Masticore, let me see. Because if I draw another elf, then I could make some Call of the Claws tokens, I guess. Yep. I should remember. I think Rishadan Port here is like literally whatever. But yeah, I think for if we go to game 3, I should definitely bring Tranquilities too. It's a good thing that none of the creatures deal damage. That's pretty good. So let's do this. To block one of the bears. They're 2/2s. Because I'm not gonna risk Masticore getting killed. So if I draw another Wirewood Symbiote, I could bounce this guy back, and then that doesn't really do a whole lot. Well, but Wirewood Symbiote at least is not an elf, so whatever elf I draw afterwards, yeah, I think that makes more sense. Yeah. So to kill one of these things, I need 8 mana, right? So I have 8 creatures. So 1 Cradle can kill all the blossoms. Ugh. All right, let's make mana first. So they can name squirrels, I guess. All right, hopefully they don't have a Naturalize effect in hand. If they do, c'est la vie. It doesn't look like they do. So it's got Cradle, Call of the Claw. All right, so now I get to attack and possibly take out one of the walls. Excuse me. So I need 6 mana. All right, so they had 4 blockers, now they only have 1. Looks like they're drawing a lot of lands. I wish I had enough mana that I could just like kill one of the creatures end of turn. This is so greedy. Does it even win the game? So 4, 8, 9. It's Xaxis. So the play I was thinking is step 5, cast Deranged Hermit. That will make 4. Oh, it's gonna only make 4 creatures. So I'm gonna go from 4 to 8. No, so that doesn't really do what I want to do, unfortunately. Yeah, so again, going back to the play that maybe I should have held one of the forests in my hand. I'm just gonna ping. Nice, hope they don't... Oh, is that GG's? Cool. All right, then I'll see you guys for the, I believe it's a semi-final now. I'm sorry, I'm still, I get a little confused with the showdown because they start with 16 players, not 8, so like a regular top 8. So yeah, we'll see you guys for the semi-finals. All right, so we're back here for the semifinals of the Premodern Showdown. Looks like Magic Online have an alert, but should have time to finish our match. Oh, yeah, make sure I got the right deck, and let's see how this goes. I am playing at a time that I usually don't play these leagues. Took a little bit of scheduling with this opponent because they're in a very different time zone than I am. So it looks like I want to die roll. Say good luck, have fun. I say you too. Oh, they asked me if I speak Spanish. Okay. All right. Let's see. I think I'm just going to go with Wirewood Symbiote. They want to chat. All right. So this is pretty good, I guess. Okay. So they do have... I was thinking it could be like a Anger Hermit type of deck. All right. So these two draws are very good. Just need to draw something that can help me jump in the mana. They didn't mean to make white mana. This could have been a mistake because... So like, see the brass. Oh, okay, it wasn't a mistake. See the brass, like no, it creates a triggered ability, so you can't untap like no survival the fittest. I think I'm playing good cards. Right, so I'm gonna pay for this. Oh, this is the last card I wanted to draw. All right, so I'm just gonna play Wirewood Symbiote. I'm gonna pass a turn. And now I have to think. Since I don't have a Gaea's Cradle, I probably just want to pick this up and draw an extra card. When you have Cradle or... Well, in this case, just Cradle, right? Because if I had a Priest of Titania, then Concordant Crossroads would make it kind of like mana neutral, but 2 Swords of Plowshares. I'm going to take 2. Yeah, we need to draw Cradle or Priest of Titania. So they could name Multani's Acolyte since they know that's in my hand. Now they also have 4 cards in hand. They didn't name Multani's Acolyte. Okay, all right, so I can guess this one. That's one way to... So if I play Crossroads, it doesn't really do anything, right? No. Okay. Yeah, this is not looking very good. I drew like normally the cards I want to draw later in the game early. I'm just gonna try to play Masticore first. Yeah, and the problem with the Fierce Empath is that I don't really have a target for it because Kamahl is the target. Just cycle the AK. Okay, so they have 4 cards in hand. I couldn't tap Quirion Ranger if I want to block the one that's naming Multani's Acolyte. Yeah, I'm just curious what's the last 4 cards in their hand. I mean, they already cast 2 Swords of Plowshares and a counter spell. I was thinking they were playing a deck that might have Armageddon, but maybe I was wrong. I don't think they'll just be playing lands like this if they had Armageddon in hand. Okay, Psychotog. Okay, as long as it doesn't fly, it's fine. If they attack, I might just double block here. Okay, so because this Fierce Empath doesn't really do anything really. They could have another one of those in hand, but it is what it is. Could also try to Tangle Wire them. Oh, this is a very good draw. Okay, alright, so they have 2 cards in hand now. They didn't cycle an AK. Doesn't look like it's removal. Okay, that's a good draw for my opponent. Can't tripping. They be tripping. So I think I'm gonna pick up Acolyte on my turn. I mean, in their turn. Or maybe if they attack, I'll just block and then pick it up. Yeah. The return part of the elf is part of the cost now. So like, you're just kind of free to not. This can resolve. And it's kind of like nothing really happened. I need to draw a guy's cradle here. This is not a guy's cradle. Okay, so let's. Well, you know what? I think I should have probably not played the forest before drawing. Okay, so if I play Crossroads, I can pick up this guy, replay it. Yeah, try this. Okay, so now playing the other Llanowar Elf is free. This is wrong. Untap this guy up. And I'll play. All right, draw 2 cards. Okay, that's. Yeah, so here I'm just really looking to get. Hopefully to draw either a Priest of Titania or a Gaea's Cradle, and then have the options to either double Tangle Wire or try to go for the Skyshroud Poacher and search for, I keep forgetting the name of that card, Deranged Hermit. So you're gonna attack, and we'll block this guy, tap, pick this up. I'm gonna take 2 damage again. Oh, they are playing Armageddon. Okay, so now would be a perfect time to draw a Gaea's Cradle, or just any land actually. Okay. So let's poof so many Tangle Wires. So if I pick this up, I just untap a forest. A forest, an elf. And so I guess I'm just gonna attack with Wirewood Symbiote. Yeah, any lands probably would do here. Quirion Dryad. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna attack with everyone. Yeah, so we're gonna block Psychotog again. Right, untap, pick this guy up. I'm gonna go to 7 after this. Attack, land, okay, tap, this guy up, I'll pay for it, land, okay, this is bad, so I guess I'll attack for 1, I don't want to, because I feel like this game's kind of done now, so I don't want to show them too much information, they might not know, well obviously they see Concordant Crossroads, they know that I'm not playing like a traditional elves list. This is not lethal, is it? 4, 5, no, okay, so I can block here. Okay, so untap this guy up. I'll take 5. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to draw like either a Cradle or a Priest of Titania. Yeah, Tangle Wire is not gonna save me, right? Because they can just tap 2 lands and 2 creatures. And actually, hold on a second. So if I play land, play Llanowar Elf, tap Llanowar Elf, Rishadan Port, Tangle Wire, then I can activate Wirewood, pick one of those guys up, untap another one, then I can block 2 creatures, but I'm just kind of like, I'm just like treading water, right? I'm not advancing. 1, 2, 3. So let's say they all tap the 2 lands, Meddling Mage, and this one, they attack with 2, but then I'm just blocking 1 and tapping. I'm not gonna have enough permanents to. Oh, I should have played the Llanowar Elf first. I'm gonna get punished for not playing the Llanowar Elf. Oh man, this is so bad. Untap and pick this up. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. I mean, I'll be able to try to kind of fix it, but still like a huge punt. Okay. I don't think this Winter Orbs will do anything. I'm assuming I'm going to see some number of Engineered Plagues. I guess the other question is, do I want a Masticore or a Meddling Mage? I think 2 is fine. Maybe the Fierce Empath is not amazing either. Tormod's Crypt looks interesting, right? Because they have AKs and they have Psychotog, but I don't know if that's the X's I want to fight in this game. Honestly, Kamahl just doesn't look very good, right? Because I think it's really hard to pull this combo off like against them. I could just leave one in the deck, but I almost feel like an elf that can destroy an engineer plague might be more useful. No, not an elf. I'm sorry. It's a druid. Like, Elvish Scrapper. I don't think that's great, right? That's the one that just. I think best case scenario, I'm just destroying a Mox Diamond. So if I would take Kamahl, I could bring Druid Lyrist or another Masticore maybe. No, I think this is fine. I apologize for my opponents like watching this video. Just it's really hard for me to type in chat, comment on the game, and play. So I think I can keep this one. No cantripping. My opponent has the presence of mind to name Multani's Acolyte, and then I'll be pretty sad. I just name Survival again because which makes more sense, right? You see elves in Premodern, especially online, like when card availability is like way easier than paper, way cheaper too. I mean, they're just gonna have some remember the last game like, oh man, that Multani's Acolyte kind of won the game. Damn. All right, they did it. I guess we're just gonna play Wirewood Symbiote. It's like the most clear, like no less top deck, right? Just didn't play Wirewood Symbiote turn 1. Okay. Oh, I should have attacked. That was 1 point of damage that might matter, especially since my opponent has a City of Brass on the other side of the board. Kind of just need them to cast a Engineer Plague or something, and I can play another elf. It's kind of like forces them to do something. They can just attack and pass. Okay. All right, so let's attack first. Swords of Plowshares. Okay. All right, so we're gonna play Llanowar Elf. I guess I'll Tangle Wire. If they have counter magic, they might cast it now. Even though it doesn't do that much, like we're kind of basically like a parity here, right? They have 4 lands and a creature. I have 4 lands and a creature, so they'll tap 4 things. I'll tap 4 things, but nothing's gonna happen really. Yeah. They might have Disenchant in hand or something of that nature, or then Naturalize. That was a terrible pun. All right, maybe I'll get Skyshroud Poacher to resolve. Notably, it is a rebel, not an elf, so even if I had Wirewood Symbiote in play, I wouldn't be able to fully take advantage. So I have to tap 4 things. I mean, 3 things. Okay, I thought they're gonna have a daze. Chance of me untapping with this thing is very, very low, especially after they cantrip. Yeah, it's gonna attack for 1. Then I go to 16. So technically, I'm winning the race. Alright, we're gonna play another Llanowar Elf. Wow, they're gonna go to discard. Never been a more dead card against elves than that one now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass here. I don't think I'm gonna play the forest. Again, they are a deck playing Armageddon. That doesn't look very good for me now because I do have basically 3 cards in my hand that are currently dead, and I have 2 lands. So I am gonna need a lot of help here to be able to win this game. Tangle Wire didn't do a whole lot. I mean, it actually did because it might be the reason why I was able to resolve the Skyshroud Poacher. Alright, so then I guess maybe they're not planning on Armageddon this time. Oh, Engineer Plague. Okay, well I should probably make mana first and then untap. Pick this up. Because if they have Mana Leak, then this might be helpful. So they don't want to attack. Okay, this Tangle Wire is going to go away. Well, in this case, I do need to play my forest is out. I think I'm close to entering the scoop phase. Alright. Let's go to game 3. Like I was saying, I don't think Kamahl is... I don't know if it's very good here. I do think I need more of this type of effect. Color of the Claw is interesting too, right? Because I could make a case for like this last game. If I had Color of the Claw, I could have possibly made some bears, but that almost feels like a band-aid, not like a real solution. Yeah, okay. I like this hand. I think it's the first time I have a turn 1 elf that makes mana. Survival the fittest. So how I want to order this? I think I'm just gonna Tangle Wire first. Excuse me. And I think if I draw Naturalize, then I think I will destroy the Mox Diamond. Or I'll attempt to destroy the Mox Diamond. Oh, they're missing land drops. Yeah, it's gonna be very tempting to cheese out some wins like this. But right now I don't really have a good follow-up to, so let's see what my draw step looks like before I make those decisions. Yeah, if you don't play a land, I guess I do it, because then just don't have access to blue mana. Oh, they do have another one. All right, so I'm gonna do this. So we take a counter off first. We'll pay for this guy. We gotta tap 2 things. Yeah, those 2 are fine. Okay. Well, this is kind of like I only get to attack with this guy. This could be disastrous if I don't draw a huge payoff card or like another Tangle Wire. I'm still like very vulnerable to a single Engineer Plague. And I find another Mox Diamond. Okay. Quirion Ranger. That's a big payoff card. And yeah, I think Yeah, just attack with a team. They can plow the Deranged Hermit, but I'm not really sure how the math's gonna work out because then they can't. Also, I don't know the rest of the hand, but they do have 5 cards in hand. Okay, so we're gonna Port Death Island. I mean, I think here I just kind of just want to draw another Tangle Wire or another Deranged Hermit, and they can't really attack. So fading. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pay with this. Yeah, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna like this. They probably plow here and then block one, like a squirrel. Okay. If I attack with one more elf, there would have been a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could have mattered. Okay, so if I attack with a team, they block here. Another 1, they take 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, so it's possible that I should have attacked with one elf. The last turn, there would have been a 7. And then now they would have taken 4, 5. They'll go to 3. And then I would have enough creatures to kill them. Okay, all right. Just trying to learn from my interactions here. I think I'll play this out. If this was a 2-2, then maybe it's be attacking, but you also don't seem to be drawing anything. Kind of relevant, I guess. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 1, 2, 3, 6. Lose 2. So they go to 2. 1, 2, 3. No, they're only gonna take 5 damage. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They go to 3. Then the following turn, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is correct. Yeah, I can just take 5. They go to 3. Shouldn't have 6. If they play on land, I might want to tap it. GG's. GG's. Somehow I figure out combat math after. All right, so the hand was pretty good. Just needed some lands, I guess. All right, we'll see you guys for the finals. The finals, Paul Master, got the right. And so max amount of content for you guys. So I'm gonna be on the play. Yeah, I think this hand is reasonable. So since I have a Quirion Ranger and Priest of Titania, I think I'm gonna go with the Elves first and then Wirewood Symbiote. I'll play this guy. And I think if I don't draw a land, I think I just want to go with Wirewood Symbiote, Priest of Titania. Actually, this doesn't, well, so 2 mana, Priest of Titania doesn't make 2 mana. They can play both Wirewood Symbiote. Okay, that's one option. Please just name Survival of the Fittest. I don't think they're going to name what the cards are in my hand right now. Maybe the Wirewood Symbiote, but I don't believe so. Survival of the Fittest. All right, cool. So it pays to not play good cards. So what do I want to do here? I think Priest of Titania is not, Multani's Acolyte does not count towards this. So I really want to Tangle Wire this turn, but also casting Priest of Titania will help. Okay, so let's do this first. Maybe I'll draw a Cradle here. This makes 2 mana. If I pick this guy up now, untaps Priest, but then it only makes 1 mana. So yeah, so I think the right play is actually to, well, if they attack, then I'll block with Acolyte. Yeah, so I'm just gonna pay for it. Okay, then this makes 2 mana. Play the Fyndhorn Elves and tap. I'll pick this guy up. 3. I can play Tangle Wire. And they have to tap their board. I'm gonna say that was the best option here. Yeah, because Multani Acolyte, untapping and picking this up, like, when you don't have a way to capitalize the mana, then it's not the greatest. I tap this creature. I'm gonna try to set up a board that I can just try to win. So Fyndhorn Elves, Priest of Titania. This makes 4 mana now. So now it kind of makes sense to draw some extra cards. So I can pick this dude up, play it again. Okay, then so that makes 6 mana. And I can play this dude now. And we can untap, pick this guy up, play this out, and we'll play another Skyshroud Poacher. And I think, so this one will have an echo trigger. It might be better for me to just untap, pick this guy, Deranged Hermit. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is 4 mana. I think I can just win here then. Let me see, how am I gonna do this? So if I untap this, hang on. So if I play Concordant Crossroads, maybe should be the last card I play. So they're at 19, and I'm trying to do this quick. Untap and pick this up. So I'll play Multani's, play this thing, tap this. I think I can just grab another Deranged Hermit, tap 4 mana, untap, and pick this guy up. Oh, I needed to untap this guy. It's probably okay. Play another one, activate Kamahl. It's like create a hoof at home. Okay, so I do think in this case I want to Masticore. Winter Orbs with not being very good in these matches. So I saw Meddling Mage. I'm kind of lost here to what sideboard. So Masticore is my only way to like deal with Meddling Mage if I want to kill Meddling Mage. But I also suspect that they have Terravor in the deck, so I kind of want Tormod's Crypt. Winter Orb maybe is not as terrible as I think it is. I guess the question, should I even do I even need to sideboard against them? It's possible that I don't have to. I don't think Winter Orb is that great. I mean, it's cool like when Tangle Wire and the Elves plan line up, but also the Kamahl plus Fierce Empath plan doesn't really seem great. I know I won that game, but generally speaking, I don't think it's very good against their style of deck. And you can bring another Winter Orb and another Masticore or double Tormod's Crypt. If they are playing like Terravor, yeah, I'll try this. I'm not really sure. Kind of lost here how to sideboard. Okay, this is definitely a hand I should keep. Curves out kind of cool. I need to be playing Sabo's Web. No, I have my own Rishadan Ports. Never mind. Shouldn't play Sabo's Web. Should play Wastelands. Oh, both the Druids. Okay, I guess I just play Priest of Titania. Let's move for one. We can. This one's beatable. Arcane Laboratory. Okay. Yeah, this Winter obviously is not the greatest. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. Play this guy. Guess I'll try to tap that. Terravor. Okay. I'll take 4. And if they have a Source of Pleasure for this, then kind of blows. Alright. So I'm gonna take 4 damage. I have to tap 4 permanents. It has to be this. Then I can tap a land. I tap one of their lands. It taps their whole team. Yeah, I'm not sure how it's gonna go here, but I'm not gonna concede the game, so they're gonna naturalize. Okay. So that's a problem now. Okay. If they have another Terravor. Okay, so now I really need to draw a Tormod's Crypt. Okay, so on my upkeep, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get Deranged Hermit. It's another Tangle Wire. That's pretty good. Okay. Probably I can still only play one spell per turn, right? So it's, yeah, I think if I draw Tormod's Crypt, maybe I have a chance. So we're gonna tap 1. Okay, another Terravor. And they just deck themselves. That'll be nice. Oh, it's a 19/19. Okay, so I have to block. If I block 1, 2, I'm taking 5, but then they can fetch. So I'll take 6. I think, do I want to pay the Echo next turn? No, I can just make more squirrels. I did do the math incorrectly. I did. No, I did it correct. What the hell am I talking about? Alright, so this, oops, not this many. Tap. I'm gonna find another Deranged Hermit. That's only 5. Alright, I guess I'll pay for it now. 1, 2, 3. So if I Winter Orb, they untap 1, tap 3. Yeah, no. Yeah, it had to be. I think I had to draw exactly a Tormod's Crypt to not die here. Oh no, the Angel's just gonna kill me. Alright, so let's take this, and this. So I do need these things. Alright, I'm gonna try like this. That's a pretty good hand. I mean, it has potential. It's like whatever cards I draw after this, I should be able to cast them. Decide if they want a Source of Plowshares here, maybe. Double white. Okay. I think I'm just gonna try to play out my hand here. Yeah, I still do need to draw something I can do without this mana, right? Lightning Tutor. Okay. Cursed Totem. Okay. Guess I'll do this then. I can't really attack now. That's a good draw. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna attack instead of trying to use my elf to tap with Rishadan Port. I don't think it's super relevant. That's a good one. Tap, pick this up, play it again. Stop F6ing. Might miss something. I don't think in this situation, but I think at this point I'm more worried about both the druids than other things. Alright, sorry about that. I think I still tap the forest. Because they have Terravor and annoying cards. It's not that great, I guess. Yeah, so I can swing it with them at 1. You don't have a Wrath effect in their deck, do they? I completely forgot about this card too. I remember when I first... something like this. Wow. Single Llanowar Elf is going to attack for lethal. So GG's. Cool. And that was the finals of the Premodern Showdown League. It's the second time I think I make it to the finals. So it's cool to win. Also, I was playing a deck that I don't think is very traditional. Definitely some improvements. There's some cards here that I never side them in. But also, there was a lot of matchups that I didn't get paired, right? I don't think I... And it's also like a very small sample size, right? It's just 4 matches, I think. Didn't get paired against Dreadnought or any of the combo decks, really, too. So, all right. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Pretty happy to win this event. And I'll see you guys for the league matches that I'm going to record this week. And see you next time.